When you can learn to forgive yourself, only then can you learn to forgive others and let go of resentment and move on. But you cannot forgive what you don't acknowledge. And a lot of us are finding it really hard to truly forgive the people in our lives, whether it be our parents, romantic partners, ex-spouses, spouses, siblings, friends, whoever that really deeply hurt us and betrayed us. We're having such a hard time truly forgiving that person. And the reason why we have such a hard time is because we don't truly forgive ourselves for the things that we did wrong. And if we don't deserve forgiveness, why should someone else? I realized a lot of things that I was angry about, or that I would always gossip about with other people, or that I would always judge people about, were things that I did within myself, that I exhibited within myself, that was a part of my own personality. And because I was too scared to hold myself accountable and look in the mirror and say, oh, why am I talking about this person doing X, Y, and Z when I do X, Y, and Z? So let's start here. It's easier for me to project my feelings onto someone else and belittle and make someone else feel good or feel bad about themselves, instead of me admitting how bad I feel about myself. So once I started admitting and really holding myself accountable for the ways that I treated people, for the way that I didn't keep things in confidence with certain people, for the ways that I just did not show up as the best version of myself and ways that I'm proud of, I had to forgive that version. Because at that particular point in my life, I was only at a level of consciousness where I could see that these behaviors were wrong. And so I had to choose to forgive that version of myself and also hold myself accountable, which came with a lot of conversations with people, even when they didn't even ask for the conversation. I would call and say, hey, listen, I'm really sorry that I did this or said this or behaved this way. I know you're not asking for an apology, but for me, I want to hold myself accountable from now on for the way that I show up. And once I started doing that, that's when I started healing all of my shadows. This healing journey is so complex and convoluted, and it's a big web of just everything that connects, and all leading back to specific moments in our lives. So once I got honest with myself, held myself accountable, apologized, and forgave myself, then I didn't see why I couldn't do that to the people who have hurt me. Why should I deserve forgiveness and not them? And that was when the resentment started to fade away and my heart started to open more, and I started to have more compassion for myself and for the people who hurt me as well. Because once you can break down your ego enough to realize that we're all just reflections of each other, so the things that annoy you and the things that you love in other people are also a reflection of you. So instead of projecting your insecurities and anger onto other people, start looking into the mirror and dealing with it.